Hi, in this video we are going to look at another run in the Forbidden Labyrinth. I first want to show you what the status is of my dragon spirit. So we go to the spirit chamber. So I'm now at level 29. Let's look at the spirit's skills for that. What is one of the nice things when reaching 29 is that you unlock this staying power 2, which gives you a lot of extra stamina, and that makes it possible to visit a lot of rooms without needing to assign points in your talent tree to this. So that's what we are going to look at next. For the rest, it seems once you reach this stage, it takes a while before you reach something else that is useful for the labyrinth, because the next 4 projects here are all giving you some general boost, which is of course also very nice. Your bowmen do more damage versus infantry and such things, all those next 4 that are going to be unlocked, but not useful in the Forbidden Labyrinth or for your dragon spirit in general. So looking at the talent points, previously I started out with assigning all my points at the bottom. That was partly because of the satchel capacity and satchel slots, but also because of this stamina potions that I really wanted. Now that I have reached 29, I don't really need those stamina potions anymore. The satchel slots still nice to have, but I prefer to now go via the upper route here to make my dragon spirit stronger. I still chose for the satchel capacity here, which is another capacity of 125, which I feel like is a lot, although I could also have gotten 10% more defense by going via the upper route, which is also nice to have, but for now I prefer to be able to collect more materials and more XP so that I can grow my dragon spirit faster. So the points here is going to make your attack stronger, which includes the magic attack, the fire ability and the arcane ability. Fire ability being used for the flame of fury. Mage health recovery, you just have to go via one of those 2 ways. Health recovery I'm not that crazy about, but of course you have to go to this flame of fury, which is actually the special ability and which is very important for the mage route that I've chosen. The mage mana is actually also very interesting, but I haven't been able to go further yet. I need to upgrade a few more levels here to max that, but that increases the mana and the mana recovery. Mana is okay, the mana recovery is very important. Mana is nice, especially for the one-on-one battles that you do in the labyrinth and the arena that was recently introduced. But the mana recovery is very important in the labyrinth, so it's nice to include this as well, to increase that as well. Looking at my you've seen I've gone for the mage route. So also my equipment is focused on the mage. I have various levels, reasonably okay, like the sorcerer's mask +4, the sorcerer's scepter +3, the sorcerer cloak +6. This one unfortunately only +1 so far, the leather pants, and the throwing knives +2, so there's still quite some possibility in this even +8, and I even have a few more torques. I mean, not everything drops unfortunately at the same rate, so I'm really hoping that I get some of the ones that I've not upgraded so far yet. The problem is, if you want to enhance it further, like if I'm going to enhance this sorcerer torque, it's going to, I can almost do it, but it's going to cost me almost all of the materials that I have left, and then in case the others drop, it will take me that much longer. Actually still have 5 torques, it's incredible. So I'm hoping the others drop first, so that I can increase a bit, increase the strength of my Dragon Spirit without using up so much materials at this stage. If the others don't drop, probably I will include and will enhance the torque further. It's still giving you a benefit, but just not as much as just not as cheap as I would like it to be. Research wise, I'm doing quite a lot of research actually for the Dragon Spirit. I feel like you have to try to be like a top account in one area or in two areas, but not you can spread across many things. I have decided to put a bit of focus in the Dragon Spirit so that I can score some better prizes. Hopefully I can reach the top 10 in a few weeks. I'm not sure whether that is possible, but that would be nice so that I can get some leaderboard prizes for the Forbidden Labyrinth. I was able to score in the top 2000 in the recently introduced this Spirit Arena, which is nice, gave me some goodies. So this, I've decided to focus on that. So I've done some reasonable amount of research, and I keep doing that. So this is the status I have so far. Okay. So I've already started to run in the labyrinth. I find the whole thing takes a bit too long to show, so I continue exploring. I'm normally still starting at 21 and work my way up there. Starting from floor 35, I will explore everything fully because it allows me to have a chance. From 35 onwards, the purple scrolls have a chance of dropping. So definitely I and also advise that to others, once you reach that stage, start exploring fully because you don't want to miss out on any of those purple scrolls. So here we go. It's a bit boring to some extent. So I just use this Flame of Fury as much as possible because it really does a lot of damage, and at a certain moment going to, by the way, pick up not only mage but also other stuff. If I happen to be full on my capacity, then I will also go to might be that I need to drop other stuff. My capacity is already full at the moment, but I still have some open slots. Maybe I should have, well, we'll show it shortly. I'm no longer picking up blue scrolls because I have all purple gear now, so there is no use for that anymore. If you have your VIP on, you can switch to other locations on the map, as you just saw me do. So that's well, these days I always have my VIP on. I pay the 4,000 gold to have the 30-day VIP activation, which is very much worth it. Mostly because of the extra mark slot, but you also have some benefits in the labyrinth as well. Sorcerer's Cloak, unfortunately this is one I also already have quite some of, but yeah, it's still better than nothing, and if I have enough materials I'm going to definitely enhance that further. Fire opals, I want those. Okay, so far I've picked up various things. I tend to pick up a lot, but in the end, for example, the 500 XP, I prefer to have other things. If I am unable to get other things, sometimes I keep the 500 XP, but actually, yeah, I'm hoping that I don't need to, because those 500 XP are, for example, relatively very heavy compared to the 2500 XP. Resources I almost never, well, basically never pick up, because I'm now still in the mode to try to grow my account, and then it's better to get those XP, those XP items, definitely want to pick those up. Okay, next floor. The floors are getting tougher quite soon, but yeah, you're also getting stronger and stronger with your especially the equipment that you keep enhancing. And when you go with the mage, and I think that is probably similar for the berserker, it's very important that you can keep using this special ability. If at a certain moment your mana is finished, then you do very little damage actually. It's still good to do as much as possible damage even without this mage attack, but you will find that once you don't have that let me jump again. Once you don't have that mana anymore, let's see, so I don't know, 4, okay, I cannot fully recover from 4 mana, so 78, I still have 10 capacity, so 58, so I still need 20. I'm going to drop some of these source stones. They're nice to have. Well, sometimes it jumps a bit, so don't care about that. Probably going to need a space anyway. Those source stones too for the upgrades from to the enhancements from 6 to 10. I still have quite some, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't need it at the moment. I mean, if I didn't get better things, if I don't get better things, I will keep those. Because I definitely will need them at some time in the future, but at this stage, I mean, for my direct growth, I can actually better pick up on other things. This is still very nice. 78. Can I? Oh, yes, still plenty. Which is, that XP is really quite nice to get more XP, to get those extra skills, to get those extra points. I think soon with level 31, if I remember correctly, then I should start getting 2 talent points per level, which is of course going to be nice to have. So I always try to get quite some XP, ideally the minimum around 40, which gives you a nice head jump, and you'll work towards the next level. So another floor cleared. Wild Helm Scroll, okay, not what I was looking for. Preferably I get some of those sorcerer bands, but yeah, you cannot, you have to wait until you get lucky, I guess. Now we get to a point that I'm deciding not to use my mana yet at this floor 40, thinking that I'm going to need it more later. You should be able to win this one. It's sometimes strange if you see here you battle against level 37, who maybe doesn't really know what he's doing, or who maybe paid a lot of money to just have more XP but doesn't have probably the equipment to go with it. Let's check. This, for example, this is non-enhanced. Just equipment that is not better than me, and then you can be 37, but doesn't really matter. But you can see he has a lot more points, but in the end, to some extent, if you look at some of the stats, I'm actually better with my 29. So you need to know what you're doing. It's just not about leveling up to a very high level. You see that with my 29 I could quite easily beat this 37. This is not very common. The normal ones that you encounter at that level do know what they're doing, and they have very good equipment as well, so they just demolish you. So once you are at level 40 onwards, when you beat an opponent in the labyrinth, you get 2 of these intensity crystals. Below that you only get 1. So that's quite nice. I'm actually going to use 4, but from 4 I don't fully recover. So I need, now after this I need to do a few turns to do 3 to recover my mana completely. I prefer to keep my mana full for the next few levels where the opponents are going to hit me harder, do more damage to me. So at that stage it's better to get the mana. I know I'm a little bit low on the fire opal compared to the other 2, so I'm going to try to pick those for sure. I'm going to try to pick those up. Let's see, maybe for those final monster I might use even 5, do a bit more damage. Okay, now I have to do one extra. Silver, it's not so common that we get silver, but it happens. A lot of rooms without any enemies, but we still want to explore, and we have plenty of stamina. Let's fill up on the stamina. I'm going to definitely be finished, be beaten before I'm going to finish all my stamina. I want to recharge fully here, so again I'm going to finish the monsters off. 3 mage hits, Flame of Fury, and then a couple of normal hits. I'm taking more damage because of this, but I want my mana bar to be fully restored. Wild Leather Belt Scroll, again not what I was hoping for. but okay, you have I'm going to use some mana here to finish this one off. It's doing more damage to me. I'm still getting used to using this jump on the map, so normally you probably see me still moving around a bit unnecessarily. But it's definitely handy. Sometimes you're completely at the other side of the maze, the labyrinth of a room. Well, I think I'm going to just leave this. Yeah, let's not take this. I mean, yeah, you have to make a choice. Are you going for more XP, more materials? Both are useful, so I'm going to choose to just stick with this for now. So mostly I'm just continuing to get to a high level and hopefully to find some scrolls, especially the mage scrolls. I'm also collecting other purple scrolls. Could be that at a certain moment I want to make the switch to another type. Although I do have quite a lot of mage related scrolls so far. So I'm now going to use all my mana to kill the monsters. Otherwise I'm feeling that I'm okay. I know that I need a bit more of this opal compared to the others, so I'm going to do that, to pick that one up. Then after this I should have the same of all again, approximately. You always need the same of all materials if you want to enhance something or forge something. Oh, let's see how I'm doing here. Quite okay. Now that's nice. Sorcerer throwing knives, haven't upgraded that one that much yet. So those I definitely want. So that's already, it's always nice that you're able to at least the next run you know you're going to be stronger. Oh, let's take some health potions. So far I haven't focused too much on the health potions with a resource point of view, because yeah, I feel it's yeah, it's you need to make your dragon spiritually stronger, and once you start losing a significant amount of health, actually it's going very fast. So yeah, a health potion maybe doesn't even allow you to beat one extra opponent, so I don't know whether it's really that useful. Oy, oy, oy. It takes me a lot of hits even with the Flame of Fury attack. So I don't know if I'm going to survive here for a very long time. Wild Bear Sin Scroll, why not take it if we can? Always nice, just a chest without having to fight for it. Unfortunately there's only resources in it. Jump to the other side. Yeah, not that impressive. Okay, let's see how I'm going to do against this one. Still have a reasonable amount of mana. And with mana I still do an okay amount of damage, so it's going still quite good. I'm actually happy to be able to reach floor 44. But yeah, you see now each hit I get, what is it, like more than 400 damage. It's going very fast. And you also see that now that my mana is gone. Yeah, that in my conventional attack I don't do much damage at all. So I'm not going to survive this battle. I need to grow significantly stronger, and especially you just need to do a lot more damage actually. That is the main thing that is important, to do that damage. Okay, I always move a bit further in the hope that then there is a free chest, you know, always trying. But okay, this was it, stuck at floor 44, which is not bad at all for me. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to share them in the comment section. Okay, thanks for watching.